Today, Western world perceive Islam as a homogeneous group, a unified group, and you proved in your several books that this is really not the case. Can you tell us about the diversity in Islam today?
1 out of every 4 people on earth is a Muslim. So anyone who thinks that those 1.5, 1.6 billion people all think the same way and believe the same way and act the same way are kind of stupid. I mean, it's an idiotic thing to assume. No one assumes that, all Christians believe the same thing or that all Hindus believe the same thing. And yet, you're right, there is this perception that, Muslims all have the same ideas and values, when in reality, Islam is by far the most eclectic, most diverse religion in the world. If you think about it, 1.6 billion people, but without a center. This is very important to understand. The second largest religion in the world is Roman Catholicism, but the difference is that Roman Catholics, all billion of them around the world, all speak with one voice. I'm not saying that they don't have different views and different opinions. Of course they do. But there's one man who's in charge of all billion of those Roman Catholics. That allows for an enormous amount of unity and cohesiveness in the Catholic Church. Now imagine 1.6 billion people, but without a pope, without a Vatican, without any single authority who gets to define who is a Muslim, who's not a Muslim, what is proper Muslim behavior, what is not proper Muslim behavior. What you have is a cacophony of voices, thousands of different experiences and expressions of Islam.
In the same way, a lot of people see the war as a war between the Western world and the Arab world. But you explained that this war within the Arab world is more a war between moderates and extremists.
Well, first of all, I think it's important to expand that and understand that what we're talking about is not just the Arab world. In fact, Arabs make up some 12, 13% of the world's Muslims. I know that most of our focus in the West, especially in Europe and North America, is on this one region. And of course it is, because we have a lot of interests in this region. But Arabs are not the Muslim world. Of the top 5 most populous Muslim countries in the world, only one of them, Egypt, is an Arab country. The future of Islam is not in the Middle East. The future of Islam is in Indonesia, it's in Malaysia, it's in Turkey, it's in Senegal.